Hello explorers, welcome back. So TikTok, I apologize. I am trying out this whole landscape thing. We'll see. If you if you don't like this, for this video you can go watch it on YouTube, which I guess defeats the purpose because it's also landscape. But we're just gonna try it out for this video and see. So, ooh, I like landscape personally, but I don't necessarily like it for TikTok. However, when I originally said in my TikTok video that I hated the idea of landscape, it just didn't make sense because it wasn't filling the screen. I did not realize that TikTok had updated their the app so that the landscape videos, if you turn your phone, are full screen the same way if you watch YouTube on your phone. So in that sense, like, I'm not mad at it if that's how it's gonna be. So we're gonna give it a shot. I wanna see what my numbers look like because TikTok said this is what they're gonna be pushing. And if that's the case, then I may not need to film on my phone anymore and I can just do the one video on my camera, but we'll see. So this is the second half. This is Etsy Pay Part 2, and we're gonna be cash stuffing the Japan binder. Obviously, you guys see this out there. So we have 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $498. I did swap some of the bills for J-Bucks that I had. I had them set aside in a collab pay envelope, but since we're doing the Japan binder, I might as well have them in here. Now, what's going to be different about this video is I don't have my cash tray because it is currently holding all of the money from the cash condensing video. So we're just going to have to make do and hope this isn't a huge mess, which it probably will be. But there's just too much money to be having it in a giant stack next to me, so this is what we're going to do for right now. So don't get too mad at me. Alright, so let me grab, that is not the Japan binder. This is the Japan binder. So first thing we're going to do is get the J is for Japan, because I do know that I have J-Bucks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're unfamiliar or you're new here, US currency in their $1 bills and older $5 bills have a letter here, and we like to save accordingly sometimes. So I'm saving all of the ones that have a J, and I'm tracking them on here. This will bring in $100 towards Japan. So J is for Japan, and we have 5 of them, so we're going to color in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope you guys had a great day, depending on what time you're seeing this, or a great day yesterday. I woke up and I was not expecting it, but it rained last night. We have had a really rainy winter here in Vegas, which is very unusual for us. We don't typically get a drop of rain until right around end of August, like early September. That is our monsoon season. That's when the roads flood. It's really, really bad for us every year just because our roads are not, our city in general is not equipped to handle rain. One big misconception about the desert is people, and even myself prior to living here, I've lived here for almost 13 years now, the biggest misconception is that people think because it's the desert, they're like, oh yeah, it's the desert, you guys need the rain, you know, to like moisten your grounds. No. So Our grounds are like a red dirt is what it's called. And so they don't absorb water at all. So when it rains, it just floods. Like pretty tragically. You'll see cars floating down the road. It's really, really bad. We don't have drainages in the streets. That was one of the weirdest things to me. I'm from the Midwest and we had drains in the middle of our streets. We don't have those in Vegas. Everything, the way that our streets drain here is that every house is built at a 1% downgrade. So it literally downgrades. You don't see the downgrade because it's only 1%, but it goes to a certain direction. And that, whichever way that downgrade faces, it's intended to have all of your water run off towards that direction because that then goes towards the wash that your house drains to. Me personally, like it's perfect because the wash is actually in front of my house. Like there's no houses can ever be built across the street from me because that is a wash. And so everybody on my street and kind of in my general part of the neighborhood, their houses downgrade towards the wash that's in front of my house. So I don't really get flooding on my street specifically, but the entrance to my neighborhood does because I don't know what wash they drain to. They might drain to mine as well, which means they would downgrade to a certain direction, and then that street that they downgrade to would downgrade a different direction so that eventually it leads to the wash. So they get a lot of flooding at the front of my neighborhood, like really bad. But again, my street doesn't flood. Our flooding gets so bad, it literally destroys the asphalt. Many casinos will flood you'll see the water coming through the ceiling. Like it's bad. We're just not equipped for it. So let me put this in the binder now that I have talked enough. But yeah, it is, it's been raining a lot here, but it hasn't been like heavy rains. So it hasn't accumulated at all. It's just been a really rainy winter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42. And since I'm only going to be cash stuffing this binder probably once a month, what I've decided to do is that I will just accumulate all of my J-Bucks for that cash stuffing. Rather than, I know in the past you guys have seen when I do my travel binder cash stuffing, if I have any J-Bucks, I'll come over and I'll put them in here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put them in the Japan. I have these envelopes that I have labeled based off like what that money is to be cash stuffed into. So I'm going to make one for Japan so that every time I have a J-Buck, I can just throw it in there. So let's go to the Pokemon. You're going to hear, yep, I need the binders. We're going to fall. Let's grab the Pokemon cards. Let's do quite a few of them because I have a lot of money to work with, I think. Well, I guess it's normal. I used to cash up this with $500, so pretty typical, I guess. But let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what do we have here? This is already full. Ooh, we get to do a fire. Water is full, that is full, that is full. So at least we get to color in a fire, and now we only need 2 more, and then this tracker will be done. So I kind of want to pull more cards. I think I'm going to. So currently we owe it $25. Let's pull a couple more cards. Let's go ahead and pull 5 more. We'll do 50, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got a psychic this time, which is very exciting. So now we only need 1 more fire, and then this tracker and this challenge will be complete. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, so let's put this in there. Gosh, I really want to pull again just to see if we can complete it, but I'm not going to right now. So let's put the $50 in there. So now in this one we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 360. $360. So these are ones that are done. They will go back in my husband's card box. This is all we have left. And I kind of want to keep pulling. I really want to finish that. Let's wait. I'm going to set them aside. They're right over here. Let's do some more challenges. So next up is, this is the Japan road trip challenge. If you want this challenge, just let me know. It was on my Etsy, but nobody was purchasing it, so I took it down so that I wasn't having to pay for it to renew. I think I took it down. I don't know. It might still be on my Etsy. So this will be our tens spot. Can't be our 10 spot, so that's our 1 spot. This will be our 10 spot. 45. We already did 45, so let's do the 1 spot again. 41. Okay, we have not done 41, so we can do 41. Number 41 is Oita, and that is $4.36, so we're putting in $43. 1, 2, 3. Let's do another one though. Let me color in 41. Okay, let's do another one. So 35, we've already done 35, so let's do a different ones. 32, we have not done 32. So let's do number 32. Okay, so 32 is Okayama, and that is $4.03, so $40. So we are putting in $20, $40, $60, $83 into Japan road trip. So let's see how much we have now. And let's condense this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 20, 40, 60, 81. I have hundreds over here, so I'm gonna condense this for 100. Let me condense this. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So this is $20. I'm just gonna condense it to a 20. Okay, let's count this again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $822 in this challenge. Okay. Next is the, oh no, I don't think I have it. Hold on. Okay, I was wrong. I do have it. So next is the Tokyo challenge, which is right here, and we multiply this one. Where's my scratch off? Let me find my scratcher. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna roll the dice and determine which one we're gonna do. 3, so 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to roll the dice and determine what we're multiplying that by. Ooh, we're multiplying it by 5. And it is 6. So we're putting $30 in. Okay. We have 20 and 30. So now in the Tokyo challenge, oh, you know what? We can condense this. I'm trying to keep things condensed since I just condensed them. All right, so in the Tokyo challenge, we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 373. Pretty darn good. Next is Adventure is Calling, which is, I call them the destination cards from Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets. These are the ones we've already scratched. So we'll set those aside. These are the ones we need to scratch. So let's do, I think this one's hiding. Let's do this one. Mexico City. Okay. I should move these cards over into the travel binder because they're not Japan specific. I might do that. Let's see how much we're putting in here. $15. I think I'll probably do that. $15. So 10. 15, and so now in this we currently have, this is 20, so let's take a 20. So we currently have $50, $70, $80 in Ren's destination cards. Forgot to put this one away though. All right, so next is, this one is also from Ren, and this is Kyoto. Let's do this one right here in the middle. 16. We can handle 16. Let me see. So I'm going to put this 5 back, take a 20, and a 1. So we have 120, 40, 41. Okay, so let's that away. This one is Cat Sushi from Liz and Les. Let's do this $8 sushi. I think that's the most expensive thing on here right now. So we'll do this $8 sushi. So we have 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now in Liz's Cat Sushi, we have $48. Next up is Sudoku. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Let me grab it. One of these times I will be like fully prepared. At least I hope to be. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we can do in here. So, it's been so long since I've done this that I don't have any idea where I was at or like what I was working on. Let's see, we can't do anything here yet. 1, 2, and 7, can't do anything there. 4 and 9, don't know. Okay. See if we can get this top done. 1, 2, and 8 is what we need. Oh, that does not help. See if we can get this box done. 1, 2, 5, and 8. Okay, so this has to be a 1 because there's a 2 and 5 here and there's an 8 here. So that has to be a 1. So, which means this has to be an 8. So we need 2 and 5. This has to be a 5 because there's already a 2 there, which means this is a 2. Perfect. So we have $10, $15, $16. 10, 15, 16. So let's, okay, we'll swap this for a 20. So we have $71 in Sudoku. Okay. Next is a new challenge. This is upside down. This is one of my scratch off challenges. This is from the Japan Pavilion at Epcot at Disney World. So let's do this one. It is $5. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay, so we owe $5 to this one. I don't want to scratch them all at once. And we still have a lot of money left over. So what we're going to do is go back to the Pokemon challenge, and I guess I kind of just want to pull until we get that last card we need, because we do have a lot of money left over. There's still a 50 sitting over here. Oh my goodness. YouTube, I am so sorry. That ISO just like jumped up there. Okay. So we have an Eevee. I love Eevee. And a Charmander. So it only took $10. But this challenge is now complete. So, we're going to put a 10 in there. I'm actually going to swap, obviously, these two 10s. I don't have any 20s over there, but I do over here. So, let's swap them out for a 20. So, this challenge brought in 100, 200, 300, 350, 370. Ooh, I love that. Do I know where this is going? Absolutely not. I do not. I've mentioned a few times we were saving for Japan, but we have a couple of other obligations, and I didn't want to just stop this binder. But I also can't put all of this money towards Japan right now. So but I don't need the money right this second either. So currently this money is just sitting in the envelopes until I decide that it's okay to put into a high yield savings for Japan, or I decide I actually like need the money to go somewhere else. So that's kind of where things are at right now, but this is complete. So that's really exciting. This 350 is just gonna go, let me grab the binder for you guys. So this 350 is just going back into the Pokemon. Sorry, I just brushed and straightened my hair, and so like all the loose hairs that were not attached are now keep falling on my lap, and it's driving me nuts. So normally I put completed challenges in the back, but since this one is complete and I have it in the front because I just love the picture, I'm just going to keep the completed challenges in the front. But we still have a lot of money, you guys. I don't know what to do. Oh, you know what? I did say what I was going to do with that. So we've made it through the entire... Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more Japan challenge to do. I forgot to do the cards. Why don't you guys tell me? And they're staring me right in the face. Okay. So we currently have $50 in this one. Let's pull. We have a queen, that is $10, and a 2, so $12. So meat, as in like the meat you eat, is niku, and thank you is arigato. So we need to put $12 in. These are all of my cards that are complete. I don't have a tracker for this one. I just didn't make one. I got these cards off of Amazon. If you want to purchase them, they are listed in my Amazon storefront. So now we have $62 in this challenge. And I've just been keeping the money in the tin because I think this tin is so cute. So there's that one. Now we are done with all of the Japan challenges. And I had mentioned in the last video, the travel video, that if I had money left over, I was going to come over to the Disneyland challenge and see if I could do another one on here. Let's move all this money up because we're out of 20s. We don't need these Pokemon cards anymore because we completed that challenge. I can put them all together and put them in my husband's thing. So let's do this one down here. I forgot how bad it is to scratch this on this mat. You really need a hard surface for these like shiny scratch off stickers. But we are just getting we are so close to finishing this scratch off challenge. Ooh, this is gonna be a high one. Oh, 120. Okay, that's pretty average for this one. So 120. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110, and 120. Obviously, I'm going to cash condense that to 120, and I will put this away over here. Okay, so 120, that needs to go in this binder, and I don't think I have any, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Give me 1 second, because I might have a placeholder. I have a single placeholder left. So, here's what's going to happen. I know this can be confusing, but basically, instead of putting this $100 bill into here, I'm going to put this placeholder into here. This $100 bill will get put into the high yield savings account for that challenge, because every time it hits 100, I put it into the high yield. And as you can see, all of the money from the cash condensing and the yesterday's travel challenge has already been transferred over. So the way that I do that is I transfer pretty much as soon as I get off of here. I will initiate the transfer into the high yield, and then I'll take this $100 and put it in here in the back to the bank. That's what all this money is. because now I know the money's already been sent to the high yield, but it takes a couple days to come out. So this money needs to go to the bank to cover that when it comes out. So that's just how I do it. So we're putting 120, and I don't do it with all of my challenges, but this is a really big challenge. It's a $5,000 challenge, so I don't want that money sitting there. Okay, let's take care of this. We're gonna cash condense it. It was $60, just in case you missed that. So we're gonna do 50 and 60. Put these 20s in here. Okay. So now in the Disneyland Savings Challenge, we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 in a high yield, 4,100, 200, 300, 400. So 4,400 in a high yield savings, and 50, 65, 66, 67. So $4,467 towards this challenge so far. And it is a $5,000 challenge. This is not my challenge. It's from T&L Budgets on Etsy. So that is done. And we still have money. What am I going to do with this money? Let's see. Let's see how much it is. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 128. I could get another one done on the Disneyland, and I kind of want to do that. I just don't want to put too much money in Japan right now. So there's 128. Let's just hope that we don't go over that. I'm kind of scared. $60. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, perfect. I can do that. I don't have any more placeholders, so this money will not go into the high yield just yet. Until I can print up some more placeholders. I love that I have that problem, that I'm out of placeholders. Like, that's exciting for me. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting everything. Okay, so $60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You know what, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 30, 40, 50, 60. Reason being is I'm just going to go swap this for bigger bills. Because we clearly did not need... I came with a lot of small bills because we just did a cash condensing, so when you do a cash condensing, you just never know if you're going to need change or not. So I came with small bills just in case, but we ended up not needing them. Ooh, I do have a 50. 50 and 60. And I'm probably going to have to condense this again because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to condense it for 100 in here. I'm not going to recount this. It's just not necessary. Yeah, so let's condense this for 120. Sorry for all of the chaos, you guys. But would it really be my video if I wasn't chaotic? So I don't need to recount it. However, I can tell you exactly how much it is because it is 4,520. Well, let me see how many ones that are there. 4,000. There's 4,400 there. 4,525, 26, 27. So $4,527. And I probably won't do it on camera because as soon as I get off here, I'll just print up some more placeholders and I will take care of that so that I can just make that transfer for 200. So now we don't have nearly as much left, so we can actually figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this. I'm done with that one. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $68. Let's do this. Let's go into Japan road trip. No. Let's go here because we actually just bought a new card reader and I need to add an envelope into here because it's not Etsy supplies, it's like equipment, I guess. So I'm gonna put it back here. Let's do the 60. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. My husband just bought it from Best Buy yesterday. I'm just gonna leave it as 10s because it really doesn't, the 10s and 5s, because it really doesn't matter. It's just gonna go right back to the bank. But that way I have the money. It was not $60, but I'm gonna make a dashboard for like just equipment, I guess. And we'll just leave the change in there because we need to get a couple more things. We need to get a new hard drive. Ours is just, it's not big enough. So now we have $8 here. What am I going to do with $8? Well, that's pretty simple. We're going to put the rest in a build a savings. So let's find an 8. We've got blue. I have a blue 8 right here. And so that is how I officially spent $1,181 between 2 binders, 3 binders actually, because I stuffed the business binder, 3 binders, a ton of challenges, we completed challenges. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. So that is it for this video, and I will see you guys back here for my next one. So until next time, bye.